Hello and welcome to another Wraggys craft beer review. Well, that's the name of the channel at least. It's actually a homebrew review this time. So this is a first taste of the not secondary fermented. So it's just come straight from the barrel. Put it in the barrel about a week ago, let it go. And look, that's got a nice head on it, to be fair. It's got some good carbonation going off. So So this is St. Peter's Honey Porter, which is an absolutely bloody amazing beer. Check out St. Peter's Brewery website, or if you live near St. Peter's Brewery, get your backsides down to them. But in any case, this is from their homebrew kit. So their homebrew kit, I added 2 kilos of sugar. So it took the ABV, which I think was about 4.5%, up to 9.5%. It fermented. The yeast was a really good yeast. It fermented out. Yeah, so there we go. I'm just bottling up a load of it. As you know, the barrel's here. And so that's the first pour of it. And before I drink it, let me take a photo because, you know, for social media reasons, you know how these things go. So yeah, it's looking good. Smells amazing. So it's a honey porter. It's got that lovely honey aroma to it. And personally, even if you brew it to the letter of the law, i.e., as you're supposed to, not like me who just plays around with beer kits, you'll come across a fantastic commercial beer, commercial quality beer that you will absolutely love. Trust me. Now, I think it's Muntons who actually make the beer kits for St. Peter's, and I wish they would do the Christmas ale beer kit and the winter ale beer kit, the winter beer, and plum porter as well. But that's just me wishing, you know. There's 3 beers there that could be amazing in beer kits. I think it would do homebrew a world of good, and it would also be really interesting to try and replicate those 3 amazing beers, even if the kits were slightly more expensive. Oh, the aroma. It's absolutely sublime. So this is 9.5%. I'm not feeling the ABV at the moment, he says. And I've got to be careful because I've already had a glass of 16% ginger beer, literally 40 minutes ago. So, and that wobbled the old raggif, yes. So, for homebrewers out there, it's worked. It tastes bang on. You wouldn't know that is homebrew. There's no difference to bloody flies. There's no difference to try not to swear. There's no difference to the taste profile is the same. It's honey, you know, it's a porter, and but it's just stronger. That's all. Yeah. So there's no, it's not thicker or anything like that. It's just a stronger version of honey porter. So same beer, stronger. Is that not a good thing? Oh. So I brewed this we're going away on a week's holiday. We haven't been away from that for 3 years. Yeah, because COVID, we didn't go away. I mean, we've been to small breaks across the UK to theme parks, but we've not actually had a week's holiday albeit we're going in the caravan, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, hope it's got good eating. Yeah, crank that gas fire up. Ooh. And we're going away with friends, so there's a load of us going away together. So quite the group of people, and everyone likes beer or lager in multiple volumes. Obviously, I like enough myself, so you know these things happen. But it's gonna be, we're gonna have a flipping great time. We're gonna be chatting, we're gonna be drinking. They're gonna be sampling all my homebrew. It's gonna be amazing. Good personalities, and in the day we'll be going out, venturing out. In the evening we'll be coming back. We'll be chit chatting. This, you know, so this is socialising. You know, in some ways, being stuck at home, we forgot about this. And sometimes, you know, it's nice just to forget about the world and just enjoy what's there. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopes and aspirations, obviously. That is bloody lovely. Oh, 20 quid. So the kit is 20 quid. Available from most places. Locally near me there's Brew Day supplies, but it is available quite a lot of places. So it's 20 quid for the kit. Okay, so 2 kilos of sugar, £1.30. So literally £22.30. You can make 36 pints of 9.5% Imperial strength honey porter. Why would you not? You know. And it don't taste sugary or anything like that. Trust me, it doesn't. I wouldn't lie about that sort of thing, because I've had homebrew in the past before I did reviews, and oh my gosh, you know, it tasted homebrewy. I know it fermented out because it got to, I can't remember what the starting gravity was, but the finishing gravity was what it was supposed to get to, and it got there. I'm not feeling the 9.5% at the moment, but I can hear myself, so that's enough to tell me that that I'm there at that point. And that's only first fermentation. It's got a secondary ferment yet. That is stunning, absolutely stunning. One of the best beers that I've brewed. Yeah, fair play to St. Peter's and Muntons, who make it for St. Peter's. I think anyway, I presume. But yeah, honey porter. We need Christmas ale, winter ale, plum porter in a kit. They would sell massively. Still hoping to get down to St. Peter's one day. You know, it's on my box. It's on my tick list to do. I have certain tick lists that I need to do. Sadly, money, work, sadly also dog, and other things. You know, things combined. Just take your feet under your carpet. You know, from under your feet, and I will do these things. I have, and you know, a list of there's breweries across the UK that I have a fondness for. Obviously, local breweries, quite a few local breweries I'm really fond of, because I've reviewed their beers, great beers, but they've been nice back to me for reviewing, and that reciprocation is something that you know, if you do a good review, or I think a good review at least, in some ways at least. But if you do a review and they are kind enough to reciprocate back, it's very kind. You know, these are big breweries, and and I'm just somebody in the shed doing beer reviews, and who never ever, you know, thinks he's anything special. You know, I mean, I'm a fantastic gardener, that I do know, and I do. But you know, you don't win East Midlands, Britain, and European awards without knowing you're a good gardener. You know, but as it comes to beer reviews, my feet are still firmly on the floor, and you know, it's lovely when there's reciprocation. It doesn't happen sometimes even with local breweries. It doesn't happen. You know, yeah, you link to them and all that, and there's not even a like, and it's like, you miserable bleeders. And the review, you know, I try to do positive reviews, even if a beer is not my style. I try to do positive. You know, positivity is great because once you get into the realms of negativity, there's a downward spiral with negativity, and it's a dangerous spiral. With anyone with mental health issues, negativity is the worst thing you want to go down, which is why I try not to. But in any case, oh, tasting superb. Oh, the nose is to die for. That is a belter. Absolute belter. Yeah, it's hit me. I can feel it. And hence why I've gone off on a slight tangent, as you do. Wraggys tangent. You know, if you don't watch a beer review and there's not a Wraggys tangent, then you've not watched beer reviews. You know, you can look at all the other beer reviewers out there, all the so-called super beer reviewers with their mega amount of subscribers. Ain't nothing like a Wraggys tangent, and ain't nothing like a Wraggy Avenue. Trust me. Yeah, slightly unique in that process. And you know, in some ways, the best beer reviews from this channel were the ones where, one, I didn't give a shit, and pardon my French, and two, where we stepped into the realms of the past from the Arboretum. And 20 years of being there, I saw a lot of stuff that, you know, and it was great because sometimes reliving that, and when I can remember actually, but yeah, there's some good times, and so score for this beer. For me, one of the best homebrews that I've ever brewed, regardless of the ABV, whether it was the original or my Imperial strength, or even the honey bourbon version that I brought out last year, because I actually chucked in a litre of honey bourbon, which was strong. But yeah, a good 4.6 out of 5. Yeah, truly amazing. Wow. And that's only the first taste, not even secondary fermented yet. Yeah. Wow. Thank you for watching. And Wraggys Beer Reviews. Cheers all.